YouTube family, was good, was good. Yo, let's kick it. So, family, I just figured I'd make this video because there's never a bad time to discuss suicide prevention, right? So, I'm not a suicide, rep or anything like that. However, it's near and dear to me because I've lost a lot of people in my life to suicide. I guess this is a weird way to start a video, but whatever, man. Just as long as I get the message out there. It's been a very interesting last couple of weeks. I had a buddy of mine not harm himself. Well, a few things, all right? Let me start it off by saying that a couple of weeks ago would be the anniversary where I lost my my ex's nephew succumbed to suicide. And it was quite a trying time. And this is a mark in my ex-wife's life. And so it's something that I also think about. Now, it was a sad moment, but it was a moment nonetheless. Could it have been preventable? Well, I'd like to say yes. I would like to say yes. But when a person is gone, it's kind of hard to tell because, they may seem normal one day and then they're gone the next, and you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you see the signs, sometimes you don't. So I'm saying all that to say, well, actually, I'm saying all that, but I'm also going to continue with just a couple of weeks ago, what I was originally going to say. A couple of weeks ago, talking with a buddy of mine, just casually talking with them. And we were just discussing this topic. And the topic came up because I had someone that I'd known. He'd made the attempt, but he was unsuccessful. And so it was something that we spoke about. And then what came about from it was that my buddy actually divulged that he had some thoughts about it. Now, I think it was just a stroke of luck that I went and I spoke to him because, I went in his office to go bug him about some stuff, right? And actually, not even him. I went to go bug somebody else. But it just so happened that we sat down and we spoke, and we were talking for quite a bit of time. And so one thing I realized was I never would have thought, and I kick myself anytime I find myself thinking, I never would have thought he'd be like that. But it goes to show you that with suicide, man, you never know who. You never know who, and you never know when, right? So today, and I planned on making this video, but today I just found out a friend of mine just lost somebody close to her to suicide, right? And the woman was a little bit older. She was in her 50s. You know what I'm saying? So it could be anybody. It could be anytime. It could be anywhere. And so, I'm sitting there trying to comfort her and talking with her and everything like that. I'm not trying to make this video too long. I kind of want to just rap about what's going through my mind. And I guess it's, I guess you could say I have a notion of not necessarily shock, but almost as if I think we just need to talk with one another a little bit more. We need to dialogue with each other a little bit more. We need to be around each other a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? As much as we can, we need to talk. And if you know somebody's going through some tough times, ask that hard question. I know it may seem as if some people might get offended by it, but whatever, man. Ask that question. Hey, do you think you're going to harm yourself? Have you ever thought about harming yourself? It's okay to ask those tough questions. No matter how good a relationship you have with someone or how bad a relationship you have with somebody, it's okay to ask. And during that conversation that I had with my buddy, I asked him straight up, and he came out and he told me yes. He told me yes. Now, I took the appropriate actions at that time, and I did what I needed to do for him. And, at that point, I'm not a professional like that, but if you know that somebody's on the brink and might have that inkling of doing something like that to themselves, 988. That number is 988. Don't be afraid to call. Don't be afraid to use that number. You know what I'm saying? If it's not you, it could be somebody else. Get the pros on them. Get some help. I don't have all the answers. We don't have all the answers, but somebody might have the answers that we're seeking, right? And it's okay to talk with people. It's okay to ask those questions. And if it's you yourself that might be having those feelings of where you might want to harm yourself, 988. Get some help. You know what I'm saying? Get some help. I'm like I said, I don't even know if this delivery is a proper delivery, but anything helps. To me, anything helps. Any which way this message could get out to y'all and it could reach you, it helps. I know I talk about the flat earth and the true earth and how silly people could be and all that, but not one of you do I ever want to see harm yourselves or harm somebody else. I know some of y'all, I think, are dingbats. You know, I am Wilson. You're one of those people. I think you're a dingbat sometimes. But do I ever want to see you harm yourself? Hell no. Hell no. Never want to see any of y'all harm yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Life to me is precious. It's a gift. It's a gift given to it. Whether you want to believe in God or not, it's a gift. And if we could live it to the fullest, whether we agree on things or not, I would love to see all of us reach our greatest potential in this one life that we have and live it to the fullest. Anyway, YouTube family, that's all I got. Talk with each other. Talk with each other. Don't be afraid to ask those questions. Other than that, I wish y'all nothing but the best. Health, wealth, love, joy, happiness, prosperity, but most of all, wisdom. Wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. Always ask those questions, family. Always ask the hard questions, man. Love y'all, YouTube. That's all I got. Peace.